What is going on, my beautiful people? Thank you for joining me on another video. Luis the Dating Coach here. In today's video, guys, we're going to talk about orbiters. What is an orbiter? Why does your girlfriend have orbiters? Well, here's the thing, guys. An orbiter, I'm going to get straight to the point. An orbiter is basically a guy standing on the sidelines, just kind of waiting for your girl to have a vulnerable or weak moment so that they can try to come in, scoop up the rest, and leave, right? They're going to try to swoop in at her lowest. They're going to try to swoop in and snatch her from you. They're going to try to convince her why she should leave you. They're going to be around just waiting in case she breaks up with you, or they can kind of see that there's some type of fallout and they can slip right in, right? That's what a orbiter is, guys. They're just kind of waiting on the sidelines to basically get at your girlfriend or your fiance or your wife. It doesn't matter. They usually don't have any limits. They usually don't have any limits because they don't care. They don't care what they're obstructing. They just care that they want that girl, and they're gonna get in there if they have to, right? That's what an orbiter is, guys. So they could potentially have an influence on your woman if she has no integrity, if she has low character, if she doesn't care about you or doesn't love you as much, or if her interest is really low. This is a very likely reason why she could be paying attention to the orbiters. Not that she should, but if she does, keep that in mind, guys. She does have low integrity and low character if she's even paying attention to these guys, or if she has a lot of orbiters. If you notice that your girlfriend has a bunch of guy friends, she's constantly talking to all of them, if she gives you the runaround about, oh, I know him since high school, I know him since elementary school, whatever, it doesn't matter, guys. Like, the fact that she's entertaining the fact that there's another guy there that she knows is into her, to me, that shows low integrity, low character. It shows that she wants to keep her options floating close by, which is an orbiter. And so she wants to have her options there in case anything goes south. She has options. She has alternatives. Another reason she could have orbiters, guys, is she loves attention from other guys. So attention-seeking behavior from a woman is a super red flag to me. That just shows that she consistently needs validation, needs attention from other guys. A lot of times this is because of daddy issues, right? Maybe she was raised in a home where her dad just was always working or treated her like crap, didn't really pay as much attention to her, didn't give her enough hugs and kisses as a child. And so what happens is when they grow up, they want attention from men. If they can't get it from their dad, they want it from other men. And so they seek and want validation and attention from other men. So that's another reason they don't mind having these orbiters, because then they can have kind of like a boyfriend where they can get a piece from you, a piece from them, a piece from everyone else, and basically they're constructing their fantasy boyfriend from different pieces, right? One of them being attention from other guys. Maybe she's sexually getting it from you, and maybe she's getting the affection from you, but maybe she's getting attention, compliments, and on top of that, the validation from other men. So this could be fulfilling her. So if that's one of the things, guys, you got to look at that. That's very important when you're vetting a woman, and that's where a lot of guys just toss that shit out the window, right? So it's very important to look at that stuff when you're dating a woman and you're picking out, who you want to be with long term, build a family with. You want a girl with good values, a quality woman, right? One that's not a thirst trap lady who's posting just thirst traps left and right, and that doesn't have guys floating around, and she doesn't have all these guy friends. It's not an issue you should be having, guys. The reality is, if you find a girl that is healthy, that has a strong self-esteem, that is loyal, and that has good character, and that actually has integrity, you won't have these issues, guys. She'll know how to push guys away, ignore them, block them, delete them. She'll know how to do this stuff because she knows what a loving relationship looks like. And a lot of times they come from good families, right, where the mom and dad are still together, very loving, and such things. And that's the kind of woman you want to look for, you want to vet, you want to date. So yeah, guys, if she's got orbiters all around, keep in mind that that's a red flag. If your girlfriend does have orbiters, guys, and she's talking to all these guys and she's got all these guy friends, maybe you should have a conversation about that. If it's not too late, let her know that you have boundaries, you have limitations in the relationships. A relationship is two people, guys. It's a monogamous relationship, unless you're open to other things, of course. But if we're talking about a one-on-one, then there doesn't need to be other people in the background, right? And your girlfriend shouldn't have an issue. Basically, stop talking to the other guys. So with that being said, you should have that conversation where you say, hey, you know, I noticed that there's all these guys that you're talking to, and I really don't appreciate that. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's fair to me. I'm sure you wouldn't like it if I had all these girlfriends that I was talking to, even if they're just friends. And, you know, put her in positions where you can ask that question, like, how would you like it if I was out having drinks with my girlfriends? How would you feel about that? Would you like it? And I'm pretty sure, guys, the answer to that will be no, right? So don't do to others what you don't want done to you. Make sure you emphasize that. And if it's really something you can't live with, if it's a deal breaker for you guys, then you are gonna have to break up with her if she cannot withdraw from other guys, right? If she can't put a limit, if she can't put boundaries and tell other guys to kick rocks, then you're gonna have to send her on her way, because at the end of the day, guys, if you accept that stuff, if you allow it, you're basically allowing the universe to bring you someone like that and to give you more of that, right? You're basically allowing it yourself. Life is a negotiation. So if you allow that into your life, it's your fault and nobody else's, guys. So that's very important for you to realize. So orbiters, you know, they're not that big a deal, guys. If you can handle it, if you can get your girl to understand, if she's very easygoing and she's like, no, yeah, I understand. Like, I don't want the same for you. Okay, cool. Come to terms. There's a lot of respect to be had when it comes to that, guys. When a girl is only giving her attention to you, only wants your attention, doesn't care about the orbiters, doesn't talk to any other guys, there's a lot of respect in the relationship. There's a lot of respect for you as well. But keep in mind, if she doesn't respect you, she'll talk to other guys, she'll have orbiters, and she'll love the attention, guys. She'll actually invite more of it. So yeah, guys, at the end of the day, there's always going to be orbiters. There's always going to be guys trying to talk to your girl, trying to get at her. What it really comes down to is how your girl responds to the orbiters. She shouldn't be having all these other guy friends. She shouldn't be talking to all these other dudes. If you're open to her having guy friends and they're really cool, you know them, and you have girlfriends, she knows them, and you guys all get along, okay, that's fine. If if you're okay with that, right? But if she's talking to other guys, she's going out to meet them for drinks or for breakfast, or he went with her to pick out this or that, that's a big red flag, guys. To me, that is inappropriate. That shouldn't be happening in a relationship. So that's my take on that, guys. If you're having any dilemmas or any situation similar to that and you need my help right now, my email is linked down in the description. You can leave your comments down below. Let me know if you've experienced something like this. If you have any questions, go ahead and send me an email or drop a comment. I do offer one-on-one coaching as well, guys. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video, guys. We'll talk to you soon.